It's day 74. I still can't believe when I say in the like 70, like I've actually been doing this for 74 days. Wow. It doesn't feel like it at all. When I think how much I've grown, it feels like 1,074 days. But when I think about how quick time has gone, it just feels like only yesterday I was saying day one and how difficult that day was. But here I am, day 74. I have, drum roll, I have my own broadband. I'm so fucking happy. I don't have to rely on any communal broadband anymore. I don't care that it's costing me money every month, but to be able to have that connection with my friends, and I don't have any family that I see or speak to. I don't, my mum is in palliative care. She's extremely ill. When I do try and speak to her, like I sent her something really nice, and as a thank you, and I sent her the matchbook that I got back in the beginning of my journal that I found. I sent her that because I thought, do you know what? I think my mum would really appreciate that. That would be like a real flash of kind of like, when we were kids growing up, and everything that she had, because it was a time when, as a family we were really, really happy. It was only from the point of like when I was 12 years old and we, that things happened. So that matchbook is older than that, and it is of a time when I know that, as a family, although internally it was kind of like there were things broken, but as a general rule, it was a really, I didn't have a bad childhood, apart from obviously now looking back on it, a lot of the things my mum said was quite toxic, and I had a really bad relationship with my sister. I loved her to death and she hated me to death. So it was kind of, yeah, it was a bit of, I didn't really realise how much that affected me until quite recently. So, but looking back on my childhood, I'd always said that I'd had an amazing childhood. So I hope it brings it back. But anyway, my point, I digress, which I'm very good at. I have broadband. I'm so pleased. It means that I can communicate as and when I want. I literally done a speed test. Like when I've done speed tests on my phone before, the most I've ever got is like 60 megabytes per second. And I'd done a speed test after I got everything set up and I had 140. I was just like, just get all my devices. I've got my laptop here, I've got my iPad, I've got my phone, the phone I'm on, like, and everything's hooked up, and the speed is still literally like, it's insane. I'm so excited. So, yeah, today at work has been interesting, doing a part of the role again that we allocate one day each week to do this task. So every single person on the team gets a day to do it. And yeah, it was a bit of a struggle again today. So I'm feeling kind of slightly overwhelmed with that. But my half-day holiday tomorrow, I've extended to a full day, just because I'm not fully 100% myself again physically. And I do have an appointment tomorrow afternoon that I want to be as well as I can for. So I thought, with not having a great night's sleep, I am going to just put in the full day holiday, have a bit of a switch my alarm off, and just wake up when I wake up. I don't have to be where I need to be until kind of 2 o'clock. So that's perfect. I'm just going to hopefully sleep until I can, and then yeah. But apart from that, it's been a bit of a weird day, in respect of kind of my brain's not been too full of anything. I'm feeling quite light about previous things that have affected me. That's really it. I really don't really have anything to talk about. I'm at a stage where I'm just feeling a bit, I've realised through doing these journals that after I have like a bit of a tough time, I kind of go through this needing to reset period, and kind of everything shuts down in my brain. But I've had a couple of really nice conversations with some friends recently, and some reassuring conversations. It's been, yeah, it's been quite nice. I'm still in a bit of a stress about everything, setting everything up with my driving instructor. I've messaged again and said, hey, what are we doing? Getting a bit close to, well, I say it's close. It's only the 9th of October, but I want to be able to fit in 20 hours of lessons between now and the middle of December. And bearing in mind, I want 2 the week of my test. So what's that? So 18 hours between now and the end of November. I'm looking over there because that's where my calendar is. So yeah, I'm getting a bit stressed. I just want to get some days in so I can let work know if I'm finishing early or what the deal is, and kind of just have them there, booked, ready, paid for, so I can kind of get excited about them. But at the moment, that doesn't seem to be happening. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to message them again tomorrow, and if I haven't got back to them, I'm going to have to start looking elsewhere, because he still owes me an hour's driving. I still haven't managed to get that hour booked in with him because he's just been so busy. And I know he is working because he keeps posting on his Instagram all these people that have passed, and I'm just like, it's just fucking teasing me. I want that to be me. So anyway, let's see what we have liked today. Have I liked anything? I've kind of been a bit preoccupied with, once I've finished work, getting all my Wi-Fi set up. So I don't think I have. No, I haven't. So let's dip into the world of Instagram and see what comes up. Done some culling on my Instagram, got rid of a load of followers and unfollowed accounts. Why is it people will get accounts up to like massive numbers and then sell them off to shitty things? Because I noticed a few people on my feed and I'm like, I wouldn't have followed this. And then I've gone on their account and I've looked back at previous posts, and it's maybe been something about, you know, something I'd want to follow, and then the post just completely changed to like fashion posts, or, you know, post about stuff that I wouldn't in a million years ever follow. And it's obvious that they've sold their account on once it's reached like, you know, 50,000 or 100,000 followers. And it just bugs me. It's like, it's just, yeah, it just bugs me. So let's see. I have, let's see. Do you know what? I'm going to keep it nice and short and sweet today. I say that I'm already at like 8.5 minutes, but anyway, it is the 9th, isn't it? Yeah, the 9th of October. Don't stop until you're proud. That's it. Success is a journey, not a destination. Keep pushing forward and don't stop until you're proud of how far you've come. I am already proud of how far I've come, but in respect to my dreams, goals and aspirations, I am literally on the first rung of the ladder, and I have to keep reminding myself of that what I've got in my mind to achieve is not something that is going to be done overnight. Probably it's not going to be something that's going to be done over 6 months, 12 months, a year, possibly even 2 years. Like, what I plan on doing is a long-term life goal, and I just need to make sure that I am just keep heading in the right direction. Just small little baby steps. So yeah, don't stop until you're proud. I am proud, but I ain't stopping. I ain't stopping. So my learning today is that, let's have a think. What can I do? I want to do something quite, I think after talking about some of the stuff I talked about yesterday, talking about that quite deep and dark things that had happened to my parents, it made me realise that I've actually got quite a lot of other things memories that, like, once I talked about it, I almost felt like I'd kind of like put the words out into the universe, and then they kind of just evaporate, and they're no longer a burden in my head anymore. And I think what I need to start doing is vocalizing memories more, rather than just having them come into my head and going, well, that's kind of interesting. Like actually having a conversation. I know I talked about this early on in the journal, about having a separate side vlog for memories that come up, just as a way for me to, I think this alternative therapy that I'm doing is opening up my memory bank a lot more. I used to have like really bad short-term memory, which I still do, but I can, it's crazy, I can remember things from school, but I can't remember sometimes where I put my fucking pen that I had 10 minutes ago. It's crazy. But yeah, I think I might enjoy talking a bit more about some quite deep, dark things that kind of come into my head. Maybe just obviously age restrict, or not, maybe not even just have them as public, maybe just start recording them and having them. It would be nice to kind of maybe start getting some feedback on things. You know, if anyone has ever been through anything similar or has any advice for me. Like, you read so much about learning how to do, you know, that you need to do these things, but no one ever teaches you. I need to learn how to do all these things, and I'm trying my best, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to be a good person. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm looking after me, making myself as well as I can, physically, mentally, and emotionally, before kind of going back out into the world and being of service to everyone. And kind of, you know, making sure that I'm not taking any sort of, you know, trauma or broken things. You know, I don't want to take my broken heart into the next relationship or even the next friendship that I encounter. You know, there's just so much. So yeah, my learning is to have a maybe just trial by doing a few videos about memories when they come up, and maybe just keep them in a little private folder, because I do find this talking out loud, it really does help. So yeah, maybe I should do that. I'll look into that. I am happy that I have broadband. It's got to be my happiness for today. I'm happy that I am reconnected to my friends, you know, in Bristol and around the world. Like, you know, I've had a couple of conversations recently, and it's been tough because they've messaged me and I've not been able to message them back. And I know there's a time difference and things like that, but I just want to be able to kind of like, I know they only sort of reach out when they're very sparse of time. So for me to not get back to them in a timely manner means that I could potentially miss the opportunity to have a quick chat with them online, which I do miss. I do miss. So yeah, now I don't have that problem. I'm so happy. So yes, that is my happiness. As shallow as it is and as first world problem as it is, I have to understand and accept that I am placed in the world and in my space, and this is the path that I'm on. I will never not be grateful of all the things that I have in my life. Like the gratitude I have for absolutely everything, for my roof, for my water, like every single thing. I look around my room and I'm like, oh, I'm so grateful I've got that. Oh my God, I'm so grateful I've got that. And I get this, you know, sometimes real heavy, sick, humbling feeling just looking around my room going, I have too much stuff. I need to give some stuff away. And I think I'm getting to that stage again. I think I need to have another purge, get rid of a load of stuff. I did it recently. I got rid of like 5 bags of clothes. I got rid of shed load of books. I got rid of a load of knickknacks. I got rid of all my kitchen stuff because I don't have a kitchen anymore. I just have a little breakfast bar with an air fryer and a toaster, like, and a microwave. That's all I need. I got rid of all my cooking utensils, all my appliances, all like my blenders, and I just gave it all away. Like, it's such a nice feeling to give to people that need it more than you. And I think maybe that's where I'm at, the stage I'm at in my life at the moment. I'm starting to feel, it felt very, my room felt very empty for a period of time, and I feel like it's feeling cluttered again, even though it's exactly the same. So I think I need to, maybe this weekend, well, maybe not this weekend because I'm seeing my bestie on Saturday. Maybe on Sunday I can just do another purge and kind of get rid of stuff. And yeah, we'll see how that feels. So my gratitude today is going to be for I am going to put my gratitude down to oh, who was it? Where's there? So there's an account I follow called Life Like Charlie. So he's got two Podenkos that he kind of like posts about, but he also does like songs and stuff for people. And he posted today that he's got 50% of his songs. And I put a little and the song is about if you want to buy something for a friend or relative that's slightly unusual, think about getting them a song up. And he's wrote like over 400 songs this year. And his songs are so, they make me smile so much. So I posted on him. Is it wrong that I want to order a song for myself? Because he's like, if it's someone you love. And I was just like, do you know what? I want to love on me sometimes. I'm going to start taking myself back out on dates. I'm going to start buying myself, you know, that coffee that I want to. I'm going to start, you know, doing things, treating myself like the best girlfriend that I am, because why not? And yeah, when he was just like, get it for someone you love, and I'm like, yeah, I think I am starting to truly actually love myself. Like, I've been made to believe that I'm a bad person, and I'm not. I make mistakes, and I might not fit into your life and your world exactly in the time and space that you want, but I am not a bad person by any means. I have never done anything to hurt anyone. If I do unintentionally hurt anyone, it absolutely devastates and breaks me. And I've been made to feel recently that that is not the case. And I'm now starting to get to a stage where I have got to love and look after myself. So yeah, I posted a little thing saying I'm tempted to get one, and he was like, it's actually quite popular, people do buy them. And I'm just like, oh, I went on and had a look, and they're like £60. And I'm like, £60 is like, that's almost a 2-hour driving lesson. So I just thought, nope, let's be good. But yeah, I think what he does is amazing. Like, he's always posting stuff. His posts always make me smile. They always make me laugh. His dogs are amazing. What he does to try and get them rehomed, and the stuff he does with his singing, and he's just an all-round pretty awesome human being. And I'm gonna say that, Charlie, I am grateful for you. You make me smile. I love logging into Instagram and seeing Nala and Monkey, which are his dogs, show up on my feed, and your crazy little face when you're getting them to do mouth snappies and foot tappies just always brings a smile to my face. So Charlie, I'm grateful for you. That's it. I'm gonna head off. I want to try and just chill out for the rest of the afternoon. I've coloured my hair, and in the process of colouring my hair, I managed to catch my top ear piercing, and I'm in a little bit of pain, so I am going to just chill out for the rest of the evening. And yeah, that's it. So Stacey, you did it. You've got broadband. You don't have to worry about that shit anymore. You know, we've done it now. It's been a difficult week. I think maybe the universe has got you to slam your brakes on, because you need to just reevaluate a few things. And I don't think if you'd have carried on doing certain things, if your physical health had been up to scratch with everything you've been through mentally, I don't think you would have had anything left in the tank to be able to get through some of the days you've had. So I think the universe put this physical sickness in place to kind of get you to physically slow down, so that the mental stuff that's kind of gone on, you've had a better capacity. Even though you've not been physically well, you have kind of like slowed down and taken a bit more care of yourself physically, which has in turn hopefully had a knock-on effect to your mental health. So I'm so proud of you for recognizing that I know that you've not been to the gym for a couple of days, and it's upsetting, but just wait a couple more days, get your health back to things, and then start again. It's not a problem. Like, yeah, you broke your streak, but it doesn't matter. You how many people can say that they've been to the gym 67 days in a row? You know, that's a huge, massive feat. So do not let the fact that you were ill and you had to stop. You didn't stop because you couldn't be bothered. You stopped because every time you stood up, you thought you were going to fall over. You started walking sideways. Like, that is an absolute reason to not go. You're not only at risk to yourself, you're a risk to other people, because if you were to fall or drop something and it injured someone, so you've done the right thing, and I'm proud of you for doing that, because I know it's not been difficult. It's not been difficult. It's been very difficult. It's not been easy for you to kind of like not go to the gym and to break that streak. So yeah, focus for the rest of the week. Just get yourself back to full capacity, and we'll start afresh on Monday. There's nothing wrong with that. You've got to understand that these things are going to happen. This is one of those grey areas where you need to learn to embrace it and just go, this is just a little taste of the grey. It doesn't mean that what you've done hasn't, all the work you've done, like these muscles that you're starting to see, they're not going anywhere. They're still there. They're just having a little bit of a rest. And when you go back, just push yourself and, do what you've been doing. You'll be amazing. So I love you. I'm proud of you. You're so strong. There's been days where you've really struggled to think whether you would make it, despite staying positive and everything. But your true lust and love for life is starting to shine through, and your sparkle, I catch glimmers of it all the time, and I'm catching more and more glimmers of it, and I'm just so excited for the day where all the burdens that you've had in your brain that you feel like you should have done better, or you could have done better, or I should have said this, or I should have done that, where you just can release all those burdens and just hold your head up high and say, I did the best I could, and I can't change the past. And you desperately want to do that, and you know that you didn't do anything maliciously wrong, and your little, there's that little voice in the back of your head, your mum's voice in that back of your head, that's trying to convince you that you did do things wrong, and you didn't. Stop punishing yourself for stuff that you didn't do. Like, you punish yourself because it's easier than accepting that someone was mean to you. You take it on, or someone it wasn't how they should have been with you. Like, you have to start seeing people for who and what they are, and not always accepting that it was you that was in the wrong, or you that did things wrong just because that's how they've made you feel, or that's how you've made you feel. So stop doing that. Start being kinder to yourself, be more compassionate to yourself, be more graceful. I love you. I'm excited. I'm starting to feel, I think I've needed this week to just calm down. So anyway, tomorrow might be a slightly later post again, because I've got to go out. I've got to be somewhere at 2. Probably won't get back. Probably be about the same time. It's about 10:08 now. Let's see how quick this video uploads. It's like 25 minute video, which normally takes about 40 minutes. Let's see how quick it is. I will update myself tomorrow. But anyway, I'm waiting for the pieces. I'm starting to collect all the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle, and I'm slowly like figuring out, that piece goes there and it fits. So just keep collecting those pieces, keep putting in the right places. You're going to keep putting, occasionally you're going to put them in the wrong place and you're not going to know where they go, but just take it back out, stop, have a think, and do it again. And there will be a day in the future where you will stop and you'll go, holy fuck, I'm where I wanted to be. Just don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that. You will fucking make it, because you are brave, you're strong, you're courageous, you're fucking cookie as arseholes, but that's what makes you you, and that is how you know you're going to reach these goals. So keep going. Love you, proud of you. Thank you to anyone that watches. I love and appreciate you so much. Your kind words on my messages and comments and things like that. It means so much to me. Honestly, if anyone gets anything out of this, it would make my world. It really would. So thank you. I love you. Yeah, let's go chill, and that's it. I'm done. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Stay kooky.